Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Outpost Infinity Siege. Last time we were here, we befriended an AI, and we ended up going out into the woods, I think it was. I don't remember what exactly we were doing, I just don't remember it ending very well. But we are back to it, and now we're just going to continue on. Now, I don't know where I am. Can I just start here? No? Let's go for this thing, Forest Town. I don't remember what exactly we were doing. I honestly was seriously considering, wait, let me see. Instant loot. Oh, I guess that's already completed. Can I just bounce over here or no? No, I can't. Okay. I think originally I was intending on refunding this game, and I just never actually got around to it, so now I'm stuck owning this game. So I figured, screw it. Might as well make the most of it. So we're going to go ahead and try to do a full series on this if I can. But of course, as always, tell me in the comment section, guys, what you guys think. Now, with that said, if you fine lads and lasses enjoy this channel, content, or my general doofus stupid nonsense, any and all engagements you guys leave helps this channel to grow and get us out to new users. Likes, dislikes, bell icon, and comments are genuinely the little things that you guys can do that really do make the difference and help this channel to grow as a whole, and helps us get out to new users, and ultimately keeps us from getting squashed by YouTube's ever-growing algorithm. And I appreciate your help. If you guys want to come hang out with me, link in the description below for the Discord. I need to scan the thingy. How do I, what? Okay. Yeah, feel free to join Discord, link in the description. But with that said, let me figure, oh, there we go.
Combat mode activated.
There's no fall damage, right? No, there's not. Okay. I'm Superman.
Exiting X-boost field.
You know, every time I see those these tanks, my brain immediately goes to, ooh, new toy. There we go. All right. But anyway, lads. Other than that, I have a big update for you. So today is July 25th. Today's a very big day for me, or it was a big day for me. Because, as you've probably heard me say time and time again on this channel, that I've been studying to be an HVAC engineer. For those of you that don't know, HVAC is heating, ventilation, and air conditioning. Essentially, it's actually, from what I keep hearing, it's a really good field of work. Starting pay for engineers, depending on where you are and what you're doing, can usually be about $24 an hour. And I believe after 10 consecutive years of work, your pay basically maxes out at $40 an hour, which is insane. Now, while $24 an hour for 40 hours a week may not necessarily be the greatest thing in the world, the thing with HVAC is there's a heavy probability of you working overtime and working multiple shifts. So the way it works is, say I have a shift tonight, right? But my relief calls out. They don't call someone in and let me go home. I am now my own relief. So now I have to stay and work that guy's shift. And then say in the event that whoever's supposed to cover his shift, right? Whoever's supposed to be his relief, they decide to call out. Now guess who stays for the shift again? Little old me. So your 40-hour shift, your 8-hour shift can then become a 16-hour shift. Or 32-hour shift, essentially. Now, yes, of course, you do get your breaks. And I'm saying a lot. I'm just thinking. I apologize. What a close friend of mine told me about, like, what he does. How do you put it? Something like your half-hour break becomes your hour break. And then your, what was it? Your half-hour break then becomes like a 2-hour break or something like that. It's all union stuff, but essentially... Wait, is that my wait, whose tower? Oh, that was the wrong tower. Oopsies. Yeah, let me bring that over there. I'm dumb. Yeah, I don't know how to drop this either. Oh, discard oh, yeah. Alright, I feel stupid. Anyway. So, yeah. You could very quickly rack up, like, a decent paycheck in HVAC. Just simply by working your shift alone. But other than that, yeah, so I've been working on this since 2013. Not 2013, oh god. 2023. I want to say I started early 2023, maybe like March. And today, I finally finished it. Now, a couple of things that you have to do in New York specifically in order to be licensed as an HVAC engineer. First, you need what's called your CFC, which is essentially a license that you get from the EPA, the Environmental Protection Agency, that it basically just says the government trusts you enough to play with refrigerants. Refrigerants can do anything from just fizzle away up to causing asphyxiation or even blowing up. So, yeah, refrigerants can be fun. Anyway, after you get that, you need to pass the written exam, which is usually, I believe, about 100 questions, if I remember correctly. 100, 120. I think it was about 100. You have to pass the written exam, which is a multi-choice question quiz. After you pass the written, you then have to do what I did today, which is taking the practical exam. The practical can be anywhere from 90 upwards to 200 questions. You have to study a revolving, what would be the word? Basically, you have to study about 3,000 questions, and out of that 3,000, you're going to be quizzed on about 100, like I said, anywhere from 90 upwards to 200 questions. So, you can get things like what we call recovery, which is basically, how do you get refrigerant out of one machine and put it into another and store it. You can get putting machines online, putting them offline, troubleshooting. Or you can get little odd-end things, like identify the reciprocating chiller, identify the evaporator. You know what I mean? Like, you can get stuff like that. So today, I took my test. And I had about 98 questions. So I actually had a relatively small quiz. I took about 2 hours to take the test. And to my surprise, passed with a 95. Oh, I'm sorry, 94. Same difference, but regardless, I passed my test. My written, I took about 4 or 5 attempts. So naturally, I was kind of skeptical of myself. When I was getting ready for this exam, I was like, yeah, there's no way in hell I'm passing this on my first attempt. Like, I had no faith in myself, honestly. I'm not going to deny that. I had, like, zero faith. I thought that I was going to fail, and that I'd have to do this all over again. Now, the reason why failing is such a big deal, with the written, you can take it as many times as you want, but $60 a shot. So every attempt you make, you got to pay $60, which sucks, but it is what it is. However, practical, you can only take the practical after you've passed the written. But here's the kick. If you fail the practical 3 times, you have to do the written all over again. And the practical, you only get 3 attempts at it. Oh, I'm sorry, you get 3 attempts at it. And if you fail all 3, you have to redo it. And each attempt is $225. So, yeah, not a test you really want to have to retake. But, I digress. So, to my surprise, I passed the test. I did have a moment where I probably could have gotten kicked out of the FDNY if I didn't control myself, because when I went to go take the test, right, something I kept hearing about is either the program is absolutely crap and you can barely tell what you're looking at, or it's actually pretty decent looking and you can at least understand what it is that you're staring at. I kind of had the latter. My reciprocator test was okay, a little confusing, but I got it. The centrifugal was a little blurry, so some of it looked good, some of it looked like Crayola. Now, when I heard about how bad this test is, how it looks, how bad it functions, I even had someone tell me that during their exam, the system crashed. Mind you, this is the FDNY's test. This is a city department, and their program is failing. So, what the hell did the FDNY do that their tests are just crashing out? What's so bad about these programs that they're crapping out like this? Well, sit down. The proctor explains to me how the test is going to work, what's expected, the whole nine. She says, if you need to use the bathroom, go ahead and use it now. but the second you hit that continue button on your screen, it's going to load the exam, and you're in it for the long haul. Okay, cool. Get ready. Hit the continue button. I'm waiting. The program's beginning to load. And you know what comes up for the load screen? I kid you not. The fucking Unity logo. Yes, when I say Unity, I'm talking the game engine that's known for like smaller indie PC games and predominantly like mobile games. And the fire department is using this for their practical exam. So go figure. I sat there. I nearly started dying. I was trying to hold my laughter because I'm like, oh, that explains it. No wonder the program looks like shit and runs like shit and crashes. It's Unity. Oh god. So I'm just sitting there thinking, well, there goes our tax dollars. Hi, lady. I didn't know I was supposed to meet you here. Hi.
Jesus, I thought I was done for.
You look pretty okay to me.
Luckily, we didn't lose anything.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Am I supposed to listen to you?
I haven't seen an outpost in action for ages. Takes
Okay,
me
bye.
back to the time when I just made squad.
Alright, so I think we've explored about as much as we can. I think I've grabbed about everything I can. I have a repair tool, and I've got a machine gun, so we're going to play with that and see how that works. Scrap metal, okay. But anyway. So yeah, I was dumbfounded to figure out that it was Unity. I don't know why I'm surprised, if I'm perfectly honest. Because I'm like, it's Unity for Christ's sakes. I'm sorry, it's the city for Christ's sake. So of course they're going to use the cheap thing. But I feel like they could have done Unreal Engine for free. And I feel like that would have still been cheaper. So, I don't know. Oh, that was it? Oh. I thought I was going to come under attack. But anyway, yeah. So, tell me in the comment section, what do you guys think about that? Now hearing the fact that our wonderful city is using the Unity engine for a test program, of all things. Oh, God. Oh, you don't know how bad I was holding myself back. The second I saw the Unity logo, I just started breaking up. I was like, nope, keep it quiet. If I start getting loud, they're going to kick me out, and then I'm going to have to pay another $225, and they're going to revoke me. There's a chance that they might even try to kick me out for a period of time. So I'd really rather not get banned. But just because I'm now done with the practical, that doesn't mean now I'm a full engineer. So there is kind of a kick to all this. Yes, I am now essentially approved to have my HVAC license, but first, I need to get a job. The fire department will not issue me a license until I have a place of employment. And the purpose of that is so that way they can put down on the license where I work, the machine that I'm working on, and the refrigerant that goes with that machine. I don't know exactly why they need this information before I can get the license. If any of you know, tell me in the comment section. I'd love to actually hear it. But I don't know why, but that's just what it is. I'm not able to actually get my license until I get a job. So, okay, not a big deal. Start looking for a job, right? Well, there is a downside. So many jobs require other licenses in order for them to even employ you. That would be like compressor operator, standpipe, fire guard, stuff like that. Now, thankfully, these aren't absurdly big licenses that I have to worry about. It's not another, 6 month to a year program that I have to go through to be, a fire guard or to get a standpipe license. As a matter of fact, a number of these licenses are very similar to stuff that I've already done with my school. So, if I go for, like, say, the standpipe, right? Now, for those of you, what the hell is a standpipe? A standpipe is, I think if I remember this correctly, it's like a hose in the ground. Think of like a sprinkler in a sense. That's basically it. I think that's what a standpipe is, anyway. I haven't talked about. I haven't been in my proper class. I had 2 different classes. The written exam basically talks about stuff like that, like standpipes and the basics. The practical just goes over the actual chillers and not the extended stuff. Like I said, like standpipes. If I remember correctly, I believe standpipes are used in... There's a type of, oh, it's gonna kill me now, because I can't think of the name, but there's like a type of sprayer pond, I think it's called, or something like that. But basically, these ponds are used in refrigerant systems. Or chiller systems, I'm sorry, correction. So essentially the way these work, you might have actually seen them if you're, if you ever come across any buildings that have ponds that don't really have much in the way of like any kind of artsy design. Generally speaking, if you see a pond in the, near a building or whatever, or on the outside of the building, and it just has one sprayer just protruding out of it, chances are that's probably part of their refrigeration system. The way it works is hot water, or I guess you could say heated water from the machine that's going throughout the building to chill out the building to help, refrigeration. That water goes to these ponds, and the sprayer jet will spray the hot water up into the air, and as it's coming down, the force of gravity essentially helps cool off that water, now creating a whole, like, chilled pond of water. And then there's pumps under the water that will then absorb that water, taking it back into the refrigeration machines, and then helps use those to chill out the building, and then rinse, repeat the process over and over again. That's essentially what those do. I think it's just straight up called a spray pond, and I believe standpipe goes with that. I could be wrong, but anyway, this all goes in line with the kind of stuff I've been learning. So all I really have to do is go to the fire department, get a study guide. Usually they're 20 to 70 questions depending on the license, and that's really it. And they're not, as far as I'm aware, they're not expensive licenses either. They're usually like, I think like $20 from what I've heard.
Thunderstorm outbreak. Watch out for lightning strikes.
Yeah, I'll be fine. Who's afraid of thunder and lightning? I ain't. I don't need to worry about no thunder. What's it gonna do to me? Except probably deep fry me with electricity, but it's fine. Oops. Oh, okay. Wasn't expecting that. When a game says oops, it's always kind of a concern. Anyway. So yes, I passed my HVAC test. I'm now sort of an engineer now, technically, sort of. I'm licensed, but that does not mean that I'm done. I still have more work to do. But at the moment, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of focus on YouTube for a little bit. Not for very long. I'm not just like, okay, cool, I got my license now, I'm just going to give up and wait till I eventually find a job. Like, no, I'm going to, I'm going to get a job. It's just like right now, like I've been studying for the past year now. I want a break. That's really it. I just want a break. I don't know if I need any of this, but oh, okay. I don't know if I'm actually doing the right thing by just like dumping this all into here, but anyway, yeah. So now that I actually have sort of my license, I guess you could say they gave me like a temp license. Essentially, just this piece of paper that tells the fire department, hey, he passed his test. Now, what's nice is I can renew it. It does expire within 2 years. So if it does expire, I can always go back to the fire department and be like, hey, I passed my test. I just need to renew this document. They're probably going to charge me a fee to renew it. Leave it to the state. But I'm done with the big stuff now. Now I'm done with that. Now I can focus on what I need to do, focus on the little things, get a job, and then finally get out of retail. No more retail, no more nonsense. Oh god, I cannot wait. You guys have no idea how much Like, I can't wait. I'm so done with retail. I'm so done with customer service. I'm so done with corporations. I'm done, and to finally have like a major foot forward that's gonna help me get out of it, it is a weight off my shoulders. Now it's just a matter of finding a gig that'll hire me, because most places probably won't at the moment, just because of the fact that I don't have all the licenses that they legally require me to have. But when I do get those licenses, then I can actually get a proper job, and I can actually start making some serious money. So I am super hyped for that, and I can't wait. But that's basically what I've been doing. So big news, I'm now technically an HVAC engineer. Sort of. I don't have any real in-world training yet. So that's kind of the next step. But I have officially licensed training, so that's about it. So I can give you probably like, what would be the word? Like the kind of documented things. Like if you were to ask me like a question of like what a centrifugal chiller is or something like that, like yeah, I could probably describe it. But if you were to actually ask me for details on how to fix the damn thing, I'm probably going to want to refer back to my notes and stare at you like an idiot, because I don't really actually have any real-world practical experience yet. All I have is what the FDNY needed me to have, which I now have. So that's where I'm at. But, nevertheless, one step at a time, right? That's where we're at. That's what we're up to. That's where we're at. Can I... Alright, let's just do regular recovery. I literally have to hold the line for like 20 seconds. Anyway. But other than HVAC, I've decided that I'm going to try to start premiering more videos going forward. Tomorrow, the 26th, I'm going to have tried it and going to see how it works. Right now, I'm going to give it a shot and only do it on my days off. So that way I can actually interact with you guys. So my videos are still going to release at the same time every day as usual. I was actually expecting more resistance. Anyway. But yeah, so that's just what I'm going to be doing. I'm just thinking back base. There we go, cool. Alright, so what a premiere is. A premiere is a type of typical release for videos, right? So what I'm doing, we'll say I was doing this as a premiere, right? What a premiere does is it's an uploaded video, much like this, but it'll behave like a live stream. So it is a pre-recorded video that you guys can interact with a live chat, much like how you would with live stream. However, I can still interact with you guys in chat. It's just that if you ask a question, you can't expect a verbal response because it's pre-recorded. So that's the only thing. So I can still respond in chat myself, which is kind of my reasoning for wanting to do a premiere on my days off, because if I'm stuck at work... Oh, okay, I wasn't actually expecting... I actually wasn't expecting resistance. How do I... Oh, yeah. I think we're good. Alright, cool.
Combat mode activated.
Can I just, like, say, like, ready up or something? There we go. But anyway, yeah, so that's essentially what a premiere is. Now, again, the only reason why I want to do it on my days off is because I can't promise that I'm always going to have 100% attention at 11 p.m. I'm sorry, 11 a.m. because there's a very likely chance that I'm going to be stuck dealing with a customer at work. So, by me doing it on my days off, I have an opportunity to actually, pay attention to you guys. I want to make sure that I'm giving you my full attention, and I'm not having to divide it between work and YouTube stuff. On top of that, some of my customers can be pains in the butts, so it wouldn't work out well. I thought about it, like if I'm only interacting with chat, it shouldn't be too hard for me to properly interact. But nah, it wouldn't work. It wouldn't work me interacting with you guys from work. Okay, G. So yeah, I'm going to be focusing my premieres on my days off. So that's going to be about 2 days a week we're going to have a premiere. I'm going to try it out. It's going to be like a little bit more of an experimentation just to see how we do. So if our premieres actually kick off and you guys enjoy it, I'll do them more often. If it's just the same as any typical recording and nobody's really looking at them, then I'm just gonna leave them as they are. So honestly, it's up to you guys. So if it's something that you do and that you guys enjoy, I'll do them more often or as often as I can. If you guys could care less, then I'll try to find something else out for the channel. Other than that, I am also planning on doing more community events. I've realized that trying to do more gaming events with you guys with the way our community is at the moment may not work very well and may discourage people from joining just because we don't have as many people active at the moment. So my game plan is going to be to start doing regular like movie nights, and then as we start getting more active people from movie nights, we'll then actually move back into gaming, and then we'll figure out what to play with the community. So that's kind of my game plan now. It's just again a matter of when do I want to start doing this. Now that I'm done with HVAC, I have more time. So I'm going to take a week or two off from HVAC stuff. And then... oh, I was going to say that one got stuck in the ground. Yeah, I'm going to take a week or two from my HVAC stuff. I'm not going to even bother doing anything for HVAC for a little bit. Just to get my head back in shape, because I don't need an HVAC job right this minute. I would love it. But I'm also realistic, because I know I need those licenses. And unfortunately, I'm at the mercy of the fire department.
Let's get out of here.
Then the evac aircraft will be able to wait for you
Aircraft arriving
while you
in
pick up
15
all
seconds.
the goodies nearby.
So he said there's goodies here. Apparently stuff over here that I can't go for.
Your ride is here. Time to head home.
Hey, pick it up. What? Okay. Didn't he say... wait, did he not say that there... for me to pick it up? And how long until the bird leaves? I also have no... okay. I'm just gonna go screw myself. I would love to loot, but I can't because that door is locked. I don't think I have any alternative way of getting in there. Oh, there's an RPG in there. There's some big shells in there too. God damn. Now I'm just upset. Alright, let's go home. But yeah, lads, that's kind of what's been going on as of recent. And we've also broken 2,000 subs, which that is, at least for us, a monumental achievement. And I can only thank you guys for it, because without you, we wouldn't be here. So I appreciate each and every one of you for your continued support. And yeah, here's to another 2,000, right? Let's see how far we can get the channel, see what we can do with it. I've got plans for the channel, things I want to do, and just little by little.
Broken the recovery record, Faye.
Oh boy, the recovery record, yeah! I'm clicking everywhere. Oh, there we go. But anyway, guys, that's where I'm going to leave this one for tonight. Thank you guys so much for watching. You guys are all awesome. Have a fantastic night. If you haven't done so already, please feel free to leave a comment. Other than that, likes, dislikes, bell icon are all great ways of getting YouTube's algorithm to push our videos to new users, allowing us to grow as a community. And I appreciate your help, and I appreciate each and every one of you for being here. I appreciate your continued support, like I said. And I love each and every one of you. If you want to come hang out with me, link in the description below for the Discord. But with that said, guys, I will see you all on the next one. Thank you so much. You're all awesome.
Just glad you're okay, Miss Bridges.
Have a fantastic night,
Gonna
guys.
take more
See you on the
than
next
that
one.
to put a